finally back here at the Halo Rec League. We got Centennials versus Loud Whine in your Champion Contender Finals. Said that out of order, but it's perfectly fine. We're going to be starting off with King of the Hill on Live Fire. Is going to be our opening map here. It is a best of 5. This is a regular single elimination final. These teams are going out. It's going to be a nice no-scope from Speakeasy. Lands it on to Brotowski, but won't be able to be there to finish off that kill. That sniper will be on the ground. And that will be available here as the camo should get picked up here by Dauntless. The side of Loud Whine is going to be Red Baron, Elfwin, Dauntless, and Brotowski. We've seen them a couple of times this season. On the other side, we got Speakeasy, Dark, Adrenaline, and the Cats to close things out here. We're going to see Dauntless is going to catch behind one, and the teammate will be there to get another. So 3 dead there is going to clear out Centennials right now. The last player alive is going to be Cats, trying to clear off this player here on towards the hill, and will find one successfully here. Trying to get to the next one, though, as you can see, it is going to be Loud Whine ticking time right now inside of this hill. More than happy to hold it. They know where the spawns are coming from. They know where Centennials are going to be, and they're okay to just hold these lines here. But Dauntless is going to fall, and so does Brotowski. So the line's crumbling here for the side of Loud Whine. Not able to find him at the moment. So you're going to have at least one player here on the point. It is going to be Adrenaline. It will be contested here, but they will find 2 players. Loud Whine is going to lose both players that were there. And the remaining players are going to be coming out from the garage here. So you can see right now, it's going to be about 50-50 right now in time taken between both sides. It's going to be Elfwin trying to get the player here, Sandbags. Red Baron will come out on top of that. It's going to slide out and just immediately takes down the next one. Dark is going to be the last player alive here on this point. Trying to hold that line, but it will just be down to Cats. Cats is going to fall as well. Brotowski is going to stand tall at the end of it and prevent the last minute point grab. Or did he potentially here? We're going to see the rest of the players charging on in. And Elfwin is trying to get there in time, but it won't be able to make it. Or sorry, Adrenaline was trying to get over there, but it does look like it goes through for them. Speaky was inside, and well, it's a big ring around the rosy going on there, but it will be the first point of the match going over to the side of Centennials here, as Brotowski is trying to challenge here on towards these points. Is able to find at least one. Not able to find a second. Is going to get, well, just taken out from behind there. And you can see a double, making a triple coming through for Speakeasy right now. Both Speakeasy and Cats are currently just slaying out right now on the board. Both up to 7 kills apiece. Camo as well is going to be slapped home here. So Speakeasy will have that available. You can see the rest of these players are trying to get in on towards this point right now. It's been all Centennials so far, as they're trying to push on at least towards the player on the point, and it will be Dark who goes down. Speakeasy as well goes down to a nade. Camo is going to hit the deck. Nothing doing there. As the next one's up, it's going to be Cats and Adrenaline trying to hold this line. Loud Whine is currently in full possession of the point. They have tower. They have all the power positions you could possibly need, barring, you know, that S7 sniper. But they got everything else that they could possibly want here. Brotowski's going to hop up right into a Plasminate, unfortunately. Gets immediately brought down to 1 shot. Red Baron as well. Everyone from Loud Whine just evaporates in a matter of seconds here. Finds one. Looking to find the second. I think I heard the sniper ring out as well. It will be in Speakeasy's hands. He seems to have everything that you could possibly want these days. So you're going to see Speakeasy up top is going to just fall down. Knows the push is coming from the back. Is going to land that no-scope. Not able to land the follow-up, though, and will end up being taken down. But it's going to only be Elfwin left alive here. Is trying to clear out at least one player on the point. Won't succeed in doing so. You got 2 left. It is going to be Dark and Adrenaline, and they're going to push that point through. So P3 is going to be set up. You can see Loud Whine already here on this next hill. They're going to be set up and ready to go, but Cats is just going to stand in the open, no fear whatsoever, and just lay down the fire. It works out as well somehow, and able to find that kill. So P3 starting off, you know, with Loud Whine, they were here, but they're just getting blown to bits. Every player seems to just getting taken down right now from somebody around the corner here. As Dark is going to be the next one up, trying to get that 1v1 is Dauntless, who's not able to get the 1v1 because Adrenaline comes to the party. I guess Dark cheated a little bit, brought a friend, and did end up finding that kill as a result. Short T-Rex arms not able to go through. Elfwin's going to collect double here. But it is going to be Speakeasy and Cats. Last 2 players up. They are going to be forced off at this point. You can see Speakeasy trying to wait right now, try to get some support, as Cats is going to get a nice perfect there on towards Elfwin, as Brotowski is trying to push these players back out. The nades are going to go out. Should, you know, potentially find one. Not able to do so, though. And will there find Speakeasy, so knows the second players are coming around here somewhere, and that rotation is coming in. 2 players from the side of Centennials are going to make their way over to that point, so they will shut it down for the time being. And that is going to be how things go here for the time being right now. Adrenaline is going to be the next player up. Has that translocator to get out of dodge if necessary. As you can see right there, players are going to continue back and forth, but Adrenaline's going to be the only player up. So Loud Whine is going to take this moment to take over this hill. Gonna have that sniper in the hands of Adrenaline, but I mean, just trying to do some damage here. Will actually die and hand that weapon over here. Brotowski with camo is more than happy to take it here. They almost line up for the collateral, but they don't at the end. The Speakeasy will actually take down the player with that camo. So sniper as well is going to go over to the side of Centennials here. More than happy with that. Is going to win that melee as well. The boxing match will go the way of Centennials here. Elfwin's going to hit the deck. As they know, Speakeasy will have that sniper rifle, but they got to get in here. They only need a little bit to secure this point, but right now, I mean, if they don't group up and get in on towards this point right now, Centennials is going to push another one through and go up 3-0 in the map. That's a nice start, though. So this push is coming through. You can see Brotowski and Alpha, though, the last two players left. They have to win this. This 1v1 against Adrenaline is going to be so big. Dark as well will go down. There's the point secured. Big play from Brotowski, as they're able to pick that one up. We're headed to P4. It's going to be 2-1 right now. It's a big difference for Loud Whine. Instead of being down 3-0, you are back in this map right now for sure. As we're headed over into that next P4, it is going to be over by mud. Loud Whine is going to be the first ones up here once again, and we're going to see if their players are going to be set up in the positions you want. Adrenaline, though, has taken over that high ground up in the tower and will find a double. Finds Elfwin and Red Baron. So big two-piece there from Adrenaline. But right now, Loud Whine's still ticking away. We did see this in the previous one. The previous hill did have this exact same scenario where Loud Whine got a ton of that early time and Centennials brought it back following it. So we're going to see how this pans out, but Speakeasy and Cass have both gone down, so it just leaves Dark, the last kind of player, basically able to chow this point, and it's going to go down. Adrenaline's next one in. Points been capped. Centennials barely touched it the entire time. So you can see it's going to be tied 2-2 for the time being. And we're going to head towards P5. You know, the most fun one, I say in a rather sarcastic way, is, you know, it is a rough one for a lot of players because it's just a full grenade channel down there in that hill. You're going to see a lot of stuff get thrown in. And that, well, no one's really touched it yet. Centennials will finally hop it here. So Loud Whine is going to lose 2 players. You're going to see Elfwin here. 14 and 13 is currently leading the team. You can see Red Baron is going to be down, so waiting for these respawns to come up, and they're going to get flanked out here. So Adrenaline will find one and gets away. Is going to be no shield, but is still alive at the moment. Speakeasy finds one on towards Elfwin out the back. And so far, this is an entirely Centennials hill for the time being. They have no fear here. They're more than happy to just take this for themselves. And I don't know if Loud Whine is going to be able to get in on this in time. You're finally going to have one challenge up top on towards Speakeasy to just challenge this tower control. And Brotowski went right by him, actually, and instead is going to go down as a result. But this should be completely Centennials as 3 players fall. It's going to just be Elfwin left standing, who is going to fall. 3-2 is going to be a score, and we're headed back over to the first hill. And Dauntless is already going to be here with that translocator, so we'll have that available as a potential out right now, even though well, it's actually going to go right into his hands. Going to walk him right outside to where the players from Centennials are waiting. And right now, Loud Whine is not anywhere really close to this hill. They're still inside a garage. They're not really in a position to really contest this right now. They only had one player there. It was Brotowski, who did end up falling. Adrenaline's the next one up. Always seems to be an anchor player here and is going to take down Red Baron. Will be taking some damage from the back and will get flanked out. I believe that was Elfwin here trying to find this player up in Nest now, who is going to be the Cats, the leading Slayer. Actually, it is not anymore. It's going to be Speakeasy who's leading for Centennials right now. But we're going to see Loud Whine is now going to grab some time in this hill, but Elfwin is really just going to be the last player left alive right now. That and Red Baron. Red Baron does have that sniper out, but the hill is going to be going the way of the side of Centennials here. As Red Baron just trying to burn up as much ammo as possible. Smart play there, but is only going to get 2 shots off before going down. Dauntless now getting flanked. And the whoop accident, and they just bounce right back right into Speakeasy's face, but still able to find that kill here. You'll see players in the back. Brotowski will get taken down by Dark here, as the players from the side of Centennials are coming alive in the frag department, which is not going to bode too well for the Slayer when the time comes here. That is going to be a problem, though, that they don't have to worry about yet. You still got the current map in front of you, but this is taken away, and this is getting pretty close right now to a Centennials victory here. You can see if players from the side of Loud Whine can get in on towards this hill, get in and try to contest this if they can. That's a nice shot there. Finds one. Looking to find the second on towards Adrenaline. Not able to connect, but Adrenaline knows now. Probably don't want to peek that head out. It actually does and goes for that risk anyways. The camo on the other side of the map is now up. So you're going to see the shots come through and not able to connect that shot, but it's going to be most of this hill going the way of Loud Whine right now. They just got to hold off for, you know, just one more set of pushes. Cats is going to be the next one out there trying to get on towards that point. Won't be able to do so. It's going to be down to Speakeasy and this camo to try and contest this at the very last second. Is able to get onto that point. Denied and just needs to find this one kill. Will do so, but gets taken down in the process. We're tied up 3-3 apiece. We're going to our final hill. It is going to be over here on the C stronghold, excuse me. But Loud Whine is staying in this game, and I say that Dark is immediately going to put one player down. It's going to be Alpha in the back who ends up falling. The tower control is going to be so critical here as Brotowski's going to get taken out. Is going to get double teamed there. Tag team down he goes. Dark looking for Red Baron in the back here. Red Baron doing a good job just staying alive and almost lasts long enough for some team support there. There's a nice set of nades. A good nade there from Dauntless. Is able to find that kill. They're going to see a player. Oh, that nade just bonks him. Did he just get stuck with that? Just bonks him right in the face, and I guess hung around long enough for him to end up going down. So, you know, big plays there out of the side of Centennials. But I mean, right now this hill is so mixy. Cats might have just broken it open with a huge double kill there. Brotowski, last player left up in the tower, is kind of just surrounded, got nowhere to go, and is gonna be in a world of hurt here right now, but actually stays alive and finds one. Almost takes down a second. These players just coming off of respawn need to get over here. Elfwin doing the smart play, playing his life. Adrenaline hits the deck. The Speakeasy will fall as well. It's all on Cats coming off respawn here, and Loud Whine might have just done enough. Potentially, there's still about 50% of this hill to go, but they are still capping it. All the players from Centennials, they went 3 dead. They got to come off of this respawn here. The sniper will get grabbed by Elfwin, is going to drop down, is going to find Dark somehow from behind, and is going to, well, unfortunately not able to find a second there, as the 2 players remaining from Centennials are on their way in. It's going to be just Speakeasy left. The point goes through, and Loud Whine, despite dire straits and going down 2-0 to underway right off the rip, it is going to be Street Slayer here. Centennials, Loud Whine. Loud Whine up 1-0 in the series to start things off, and Red Baron's going to immediately eat a nade. Has to retreat back there. Doesn't want to deal with that one. Brotowski, though, finds the assist, and all of a sudden it's just going to be, yeah, Adrenaline and Cats is taking a lot of fire, and I'm going to eat my words out of the gate here because it's 3-0, make it 4-0. Loud Whine with 4 unanswered to open things up. I mean, that is the start. If you're the side of Loud Whine, this is the continuation that you want to see for sure, and Camo is also going to go their way here. Dauntless is going to grab that and get out with his life. They still haven't lost a play. Okay, take it back. Finally will lose a player here, but that is going to be some big wins there, and able to finish that kill in the dark is huge for Dauntless to keep that camo as well. So 6-2 right now to start things off, and you can see Dauntless is going to go on the scouting mission now, knows where these players are, and it's going to just go dive right in. I mean, okay, maybe that was a little over aggressive there because there's more than one player there. But we are going to see a lot of kills now going the way of Loud Whine. The coordination on streets is looking really solid right now for the side of Loud Whine. Centennials, on the other hand, struggling a little bit. The slaying power that they had in that opening map is not really, you know, coming out to effect just yet. Cats and Speakeasy, the 2 players to pay attention to. Adrenaline is always anchoring things down. But the map control right now from Loud Whine is looking pretty strong. They're up to 5-point lead early on, and you know, this is never going to be something that is secure in a Slayer until the game is completely over, because things like this are always going to happen, always going to recover from a nice, well, double team, basically tag team there. But right now, Centennials down early, losing by 7 here. They gotta, you know, regroup, get some things back under control, because Loud Whine is able to find at least one there. Sorry, Loud Whine, excuse me. Adrenaline's able to find one at least to start, but they are just struggling. Red Baron just going to work with the pistol. The sidekick is gonna bark away 2 kills there. This Elflin's gonna be the next one up, is gonna walk right into the enemy den though. There's every single player from the side of Centennials is standing there waiting as they watch him go by. It's just gonna get shot in the back as Bertowski finds one, looking for a couple more, and actually he's gonna be right behind Dark here. He's gonna spot one, he's gonna spot two here. Speakeasy as well. Both players just kind of getting tag team. Dark will go down. Speakeasy is gonna be on the retreat here because he's lost his teammate. Will find Bertowski, brings him pretty incredibly low, but Will should get tagged up here and may barely, nope, will not make it out. So again, Loud Whine doing a really fantastic job with these chows, being there to support their team, like that play there between I believe it's Bertowski and Elflin, right? The two players just kind of tag teaming in and out, doing a really good job. And again, these are challenges that Centennials don't want to be taking right now. Loud Whine, maybe they were just distracted by the objective at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know here, because they're looking really good. They're up by 11. And all these double chows, and I mean, their team play is just on point right now. This is what you love to see. Speakeasy's trying to go forward and try to find at least one. Will trade out, but it's an 11-point lead here for Loud Whine to open things up. And it's still, you know, they're just in positions to always trade, right? I mean, there's one. Bertowski's going to trade back. Adrenaline will find the perfect to answer back, but it's just back and forth. Both sides are just continuing to trade out. As Speakeasy's barely going to survive the nade, but will get dropped by Elf, and the callouts there on point as Dauntless charging forward is going to go with the commando and is going to get that trade. And realistically, if you're Loud Whine, you're more than happy to trade here. You want to just always be in a position where you're able to go 1 for 1, and that is all that matters. You have built this lead up early to start things off, and you can carry this to the very end. Right now, we are going to see right now Speakeasy up to 8, Red Baron up to 10. The captain is coming alive right now on streets. Maybe just really like streets, who knows? But Adrenaline's going to find 2 out of nowhere. I'm not really sure how that one happened. And you can see Red Baron trying to find this kill, but Cats will come out on top, and Stem Bertowski is inside PD with 3 players. Doesn't get, I mean, best case scenario, you get 1 there and is not able to find any. So there's, you know, 4 points right now shaved off the lead if you're the side of Centennials. So slowly you can fight your way back into this one. Loud Whine has just now hit the 30-point mark, but you are going to trade out 1 for 1, 2 for 1, excuse me, 6 to 1 now, or 6-point lead. It is closing. The gap is getting smaller, and if you're Loud Whine, I mean, you got to go back to what was working for you before. As oh, we do have a crash, it looks like. So it is going to be 30 to 24. It's going to be your scoreline here as we head. All right, we're going to try this again, and hopefully I think the player loaded in this time, so we do have that working for us this time. All back in action. For those of you just joining us, we have the Contender Premade Championship final here between Loud Whine and Centennials. Loud Whine took map number 1 in tight fashion, 4-3, and now they have the lead going into map number 2. As they're up 30 to 24 at the restart, but both kills opening so far going the way of Centennials. You're gonna finally see a trade here, but this gap is closing right now. It is going to be 31, make it 32 to 27, a 5-point lead as Loud Whine needs to find the momentum that they had before to try and get things over the edge, over this finish line, and to take a 2-0 lead. Big reversal there as Bertowski's able to find one on towards Dark. Speakeasy as well is going to fall, so this lead extending back out to 6 at the moment off this restart. As Adrenaline's going to find one, Bertowski will hit the deck. Zephyrin's trying to at least get out here to find this trade, and will succeed in doing so. Speakeasy looking for some more targets, is going to find some. There's a couple players coming their way. Big stick there. Dauntless is going to fall. Red Baron's going to fall. Bertowski will be there to trade out. So right now, it's still going to be 37 to 32. But they're running out of time right now between Loud Whine and Centennials. It is going to be a minute here. We're going to see, you know, time. You don't have to matter too much here. So you're going to see Adrenaline is going to be just trying to lay down some fire from up top. Dauntless is going to be the one up top. He's going to be paying attention and will get taken out by Cats, but that will be traded back and forth here. So 38 to 33 between these teams. Bertowski is going to be forced to fall back. Elfin with that stock rifle in hand should have spotted at least one player. That's going to just put fire into the back of Speakeasy's head. Down you will go. Is able to look for a second here as Cats as well is able to come out on top of that. Gunfight is brought extremely low. I don't think anyone's in, oh, excuse me, I didn't know if anyone was in a tradable position. Able to find one. 42 to 36. Centennials is running out of time to close things out here. They got to slow this down. They got to group up and not, you know, just play as loose as you were before, and you can't expose yourself to free kills like that either. Dauntless not able to get traded out, takes that for free, says thank you very much. Speakeasy will find one though, so Red Baron will fall. You're going to see Cats coming off spawn is going to have a really nice flank here. Nice pincer if possible, but the Elfwin's still able to find one. Knows there's a player back there. It is going to be dark in the back of Tram, and that is, I believe that was somebody who did have the camo. I don't know if it was popped or not, as Elfwin, as you can see, is trying to wrap back around towards tires here. Knows there's somebody there, and it does look like, yeah, Red Baron knows where that is. He's going to grab that one and come out on top. So 46-40 is going to be your scoreline here, as Red Baron has this camo, is able to go scouting, just looking for where these players may be, is going to spot at least one. These callouts are going to come through, and is just going to walk up behind him. Oh, okay, missed that one. Able to find that, looking to make it 2, and a double kill goes through. Big kills there, make it 3 potentially, is finds that triple kill. The last player is going to be dark in middle. I don't think Red Baron is going to spot him in time to find this overkill, but only one more kill needed for Loud Whine here to close things out. And Red Baron with that camo is probably the perfect player looking to make that happen here. We'll find, you know, spot at least one. And there's up, there it is. Back smack goes through, and 50 points will be reached by Loud Whine. 50-42, my prediction. CTF on Fortress. That sniper is immediately going to go into Dauntless's hand. Is going to go straight for the tower. Going to see if there's anybody down below, and is going to spot one immediately. Lands a no scope and knows if the player's gone down beneath somewhere here. We're trying to track them down. Where have they possibly gone? And that timing is insane. They just would have spotted, and Cats is going to have that OS, so is going to spot immediately. And oh, Speakeasy with the sniper. The counter snipe is able to come through, and the okay, this is the second time I've seen it today. The flag is going to get bounced off of that doorway. Just not able to make it happen. You can see they're able to stop, though. Cats is going to get shut down. Dauntless is going to be the last player up alive in a position to do anything here, and I don't think that Dauntless is going to be able to go for this. He's just going to try and get this perch up top here. But Cats is going to be able to walk back out, grab that flag. I'm going to see if Dauntless can be here on an intercept to try potentially get there and top it. No, the 2 snipers in the hands of 2 players from Centennials are going to be more than enough to shut him down, and it will be slammed home. So first flag goes to pretty quick right now. As we can see, Elfwin is going to be coming up around the back steps, trying to get potentially on a flank, and instead just going to take this flag and just start running it. Just goes on perfectly fine, just running this one out into the open for a little bit there. But there's so much firepower from the side of Centennials that they just mow down 3 players. That flag will get shut down. It's not going to go anywhere. Red Baron's going to be forced back as well, and well, somehow gets a trade out of that. I don't really know how, but succeeds in doing so. Speakeasy is going to be just laying down the fire in the middle, and those snipers out of ammo. We won't be seeing those for a little bit here, so we're gonna see what Centennials can do without that power weapon control. That's a nice nade though, finds Elfwin, but is gonna lose 2 players in the process, so it's only gonna be Adrenaline left up. This OS comes up in 10 seconds, but I don't know if Adrenaline's gonna stay alive long enough to be able to touch that one at all, and will not do so. So overshield now in the hands of Loud Whine. Once that comes up, they're going to have that available. Adrenaline is still on the respawn screen right now, so it won't be up just yet, but you're going to see Speakeasy going to come out on top, and unfortunately just runs right into 2 players. Somebody's going to take him down at some point here, and finally they do, and I believe that was OS burned up as well, so not able to make anything happen there, and Red Baron is suddenly the last player alive from the team. There's nobody here. Oh, okay, peeks around the corner. There's 3 players there, gets 2 of them. How does he do that? There's 3 players there, he just lines them all up, guns them down, and that is going to be well, 2 dead for the side of Centennials. This could be Loud Whine with a potential chance to get a flag on a run here, and well, finds Red Baron. A great kill, a killing spree as well for Red Baron. The captain trying to make things happen here will get interrupted though, and will get shut down, so it's a matter of whether or not his teammates are able to follow this one up and secure this flag here. You can see Elfwin, all 3 players directing their attention over here. Cats is going to fall. Dark is going to be the next one up. They're going to grab this flag and try to run it if they can, and I don't believe they're able to get too far here. It's just going to run right in there and just eat all the nade damage. It looks like is Elfwin, but it's only Cats and Dark left up. Cats is going for that sniper. Dark is going to be up in the sniper's nest here of Loud Whine. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be in much of a position to do so. It's all going to come down to Cats trying to line this sniper up, and is going to miss. The shot will go wide, and that is going to tie us up 1 flag apiece here. So 2 more flags for Loud Whine to close things out and end the series. 2 more flags for Centennials to extend this series. Brotowski is going to have that sniper on the other side, is looking potentially for where these players are, is going to spot one and gets domed by Cats across the map. So Cats lands that sniper, not able to find the pull, and is gonna miss the no scope as well. So sniper down for Centennials. It's only gonna be Adrenaline, who knows there's a player in the back of the base. He's like, I know there's somebody back there, I know there's someone sneaking around, and they're not able to find anything just yet. OS is going to come up, is going to find that kill on Protowski. The flag has been pulled, so I believe that was Dark who's going to have that flag, trying to return this one. Elfwin is not going to be around long for the world goes down, so this flag should get shut down in just a moment here. I mean, a lot of Loud Whine players kind of throwing bodies at this. OS is going to be burned up, and that is should be, oh no, Dark actually gets away with his life somehow. A couple missed shots maybe. Windy day out here on Fortress. But Dauntless will find Dark here. Cats is going to walk right up behind the player here on the flag, and Elfwin is just going to be kind of caught with his pants down. Gets taken out. Cats going for this reach out now. 2 players dead. Make it 3. Red Baron, the only player alive, is going to be in a position to do anything about it. Is going to hop right over the sniper's nest, try to get on an intercept course here towards this flag, and is going to do a pretty good job of at least getting that shot through. As we're going to see, again, Red Baron is going to continue to just shut this thing down, and there's a potential here for a counter cap. There's only Cats left alive, who's going to be in the back of the base. They know exactly where Cats is, and Cats is sent absolutely flying off the map. Just soars away. That flag now, though, is out. It is going to get interrupted. We're going to see Elfwin trying to get this one up top. It's going to be interrupted, though, by Dark and Speakeasy. Both players coming through. Speakeasy is not going to be able to touch it. Is going to get shut down. Red Baron is going to be the next player. Is popping off, trying to grab that flag. I don't think he got a touch on it, actually, but a big double kill there is going to come through. Elfwin is just trying to get to that flag and grab it. Will do so. The kill comes through, but I think Elfwin might have got it far enough. I don't know if Adrenaline can stop it, and Adrenaline cannot. One flag away now is Loud Whine from a championship title here, as it's going to be 2-1 in the scoreline. 6 minutes to go, and Centennials is struggling to kind of gain a foothold here. They had something off the rip, and now they're trying to just get something to happen. They haven't really touched this flag since the opening minute of the game when they secured that early flag pull. OS is going to go into favor of Adrenaline here, but it's immediately taken out and is immediately going to fall. That flag run also interrupted, so they don't have anything really going for them right now. Centennials has to regroup. They got to get back to those snipers when they come back up, and they gotta figure out what they're going to do here. Cats is going to have one body shot, though, is not going to get that kill. That player is going to go for the retreat, and Adrenaline and Red Baron are both going to pick up kills here, and Brutowski is going to have that as well. Lost the gunfight last time. Sniper versus sniper to Cats. And I mean, well, Cats, I guess, yeah, I just found it was located, and they're actually going to trade out as well. So the snipers, both of them, are going to be over there on that body, and we're going to see if somebody is able to pick that one up. You can see Dauntless finds one. Red Baron is continuing to pop off. The captain is going huge for the team right now in the middle of the map. It's going to be 5 minutes to go. Dauntless finds Dark with that sniper. Oh, gun. Okay, yeah, the gun model blocking that one a little bit there as Cats not able to come out. Oh, swing and a miss as well from Baron. Is going to hit the deck. For right now, you're under 5 minutes. If you're the side of Centennials, you're going to start getting worried here because you are beginning to run out of time to make things happen. You really want to see it right now, and the sniper's still in the hands of Dauntless. He's just playing Overwatch right now. Just going, okay, there's something there, and able to find one easy kill, and is going to just retreat around the corner. Doesn't want to have to deal with that, and is actually going to take some fire from down below. I believe that Speakeasy is putting some suppression down up top. But right now, yeah, it's going to spot one in the back here as well. So Red Baron will fall. That's going to be one kill, and that may be the signal. That may be the go signal here for Centennials, except there's 2 players in the nest tower right now. They got to deal with both of them. Brotowski is going to be in the back stairs. Is going to find Speakeasy here and is going to find that kill. So this Dauntless as well is going to chime in with the sniper. So Adrenaline and Dark, last 2 players alive. Dark is going to be on towards this flag, but can't finish Elfwin fast enough. And the problem is that when you have the rest of your team spawning a mile away on the other end of the map, you need to make something happen fast. You got to find those quick kills, and not able to do so means that's more players coming off of spawn that can shut you down. Speakeasy is going to find one. Elfwin is going to get taken out, but it needs to come back to play some defense because the rest of the team is struggling a little bit here. The flag is off the stand. Red Baron is going for that run, is not going to get very far. Speakeasy sees to that as the captains take each other out. Cats, though, and Dark, last 2 left. Cats is going to be forced back. Going to be in an awkward spot. This flag is still actually out on the field right now. I don't know if anyone from Loud Whine can get on towards this flag and do something about it. You can see Adrenaline up in the tower trying to take some fire, and doesn't look like, yeah, this flag will get reset. Back to the stand it goes, but 3 minutes and counting, that is time wasted. If you're Loud Whine, you're okay with how that went. You didn't get very far, but you still were able to take the resources of Centennials, bring them back to their own base because they had to guard against it. You couldn't afford to give up another cap, and you know they're playing that against them. Basically, you're playing this whole thing where you know Centennials is desperate to get a flag cap, but you're already on map point, which means Centennials cannot afford to give any more up. We're down to 2 minutes here. Dauntless is gonna find us 3 dead. Adrenaline is gonna be the last one up. Finds Aelfwin, is gonna be, well, trying to deal with the player in the back. Cats though will come off respawn in time to catch Red Baron. So, you know, Red Baron is just sneaking through the lines, able to find these openings and able to just sneak in and get this flag off the stand. It's making everyone turn around because the instant that alarm goes off that your flag is gone, you got to turn towards that. Everyone does it. And Aelfwin down below is going to get double teamed. Adrenaline and Cats are going to come through with that kill. Flag will get back, reset back to the stand, but it's going to be eyes on Cats here. Where are they going to go? They're going to go straight for this flag. It's going to be an opening here. The sniper chime is in, and Cats honestly probably should have just kept running, but the team will come through. 2 dead, 3 dead right now. It's all on Aelfwin trying to stay alive here and try to do something about this flag cap. Potentially is trying to shut this down. 2 players including the OS is going to be a problem here, and Aelfwin will get shot in the back by the sniper. So that should be a flag in OS and snipers in Centennials hands as they able to push this one through. And now we have basically overtime. There's a minute and a half to go. The next flag is going to win this, as it is going to be sudden death. Next flag for the map right now. Loud Whine is going to be regrouping here. They're going to be gathering back together, try to assemble their resources to where they can go. Dark is going to be working around the middle of the map here. Has only died 13 times actually. Make that 14. The minute I say that, of course, it curses. I mean, down he goes. But that's not a lot of deaths, honestly, given the rest of the numbers across the map right now. It is relatively even in slaying as well, so both teams, you know, doing a pretty good job of just trading themselves out and doing a good job here, especially as, you know, 2-2 scoreline checks out. It's going to be Dark and Speakeasy, last 2 players alive, but who else but Red Baron is going to be pulling this flag. Off he goes. He's going to run right into the players though from the opposing team. Dark's going to find one. Cats will find Brotowski though, and that flag is out now for the side of Centennials. They're in the middle of a pull if they can. If you're Dauntless, you basically just want to grab this flag and start running it back the other way. He's going to run right into the enemy though. So Brotowski is going to try to get on there. It is going to be 2 players from the side of Centennials are going to be here on this flag because I think they are going to be putting this one through. They will do so. The flag gets returned. It's in, and Centennials is going to push us to a map number 4. Clutching it up at the end of the day there. They're able to secure a map victory and push us to a map 4 here. So we're guaranteed to get into Lattice Strongholds. This will be my first time seeing this actually. I've not seen Lattice Strongholds yet. And this is only the second time I've seen Lattice on stream as well. As you can see, the fight going on for the sniper. It's going to be won out by Centennials. So Cats is going to pick this one up over to watching B here. As it does look like the side. Oh, that was a nice pick as Red Baron is going to be on the receiving end of that sniper and will end up going down. Aelfwin here is going to be moving here over towards A. Should catch out Adrenaline from the back. So there's going to be a free kill there. As Adrenaline is just trying to, or sorry, Aelfwin just trying to stay alive here and find this kill and finds a second one there. Speakeasy also shut down. So this AC holder also capping B. So right now you got Centennials, you know, in a bit of a frantic situation. They're going to be on towards C. They're going to pick up at least 1 here. So they're going to flip that, not give up the trip cap. Cat's still up top with 5 bullets in the sniper. Still a lot to use, but there's just so many angles that, you know, you're kind of struggling to use it with right now, depending on where your position is. Going to find an easy body shot there on towards Red Baron. And is going to be forced away. So we're going to see over towards A is going to be Centennials trying to get this capture through. There is going to be some resistance. You can see Brotowski as well as Aelfwin. Both players are here. The cap will go through, but the 2 players are actually still alive. Everybody seems to be here from the side of Loud Whine, and they are pushing this one. They're going to succeed in doing so. The sniper rings out over top. That's the only player left. A great snap there from Cats is going to find Red Baron again. Only has 1 left in the chamber and looking for a potential, well, I don't know how many victims that is at that point, at least 5, but will end up falling. That bullet, there'll be 1 more still left in the weapon, but Aelfwin is going to be there to shut down the push as well. So it's going to be an early lead here from the side of Loud Whine. As Centennials on the board is going to cap A and C. So A honestly seems to be the one that flips the most. I was kind of expecting it to be B. but has basically just been flipping back and forth over the course of this map right now. The push is in. Unfortunately, Elfwin is going to drop pretty early, and that nade just gets stuck in the stairs, so that was unfortunate for Brotowski. It's going to, well, has the sniper and is going to land that no scope in the body, and is going to find that one, but B will get flipped to Centennials. The triple cap comes through. You're going to see Elfwin there will grab at least the translocator and hop over here on towards A. They got players on towards C as well, just trying to do what they can here. Try and prevent themselves from losing too much here, as the scoreline has evened up, but it's going to be AC here now held by the side of Loud Whine. The shot's going around the edge. Nice kill there on towards Cats. So we're going to see here where they decide to take it next. A nice, you know, teleport out. Doesn't want anything to deal with this right now, and is okay just taking that easy portal out of there. But it is going to be Alpha, and there's just going to be the last player left up here on towards B, trying to hold the line. But AC will get flipped over now, so Centennials is going to be the one scoring, trying to catch back up after the start. Oh, hello. Just repulse right up into the face of one player, and I mean, the nade will not finish that kill. So Loud Whine down 2 players, going to cap C, but they should probably end up giving up B. No, there's actually players from Centennials pushing out towards ice here. The sub is going to be used for cover, and they will finally get a player on towards B. So somebody here will be capping it. That is going to be Speakeasy. As we're going to see, going around the backside is going to be Brotowski. He's going to be in and out of that smoke shroud here. C and A is going to be going their way as well here. We're going to see if that capture finally does come through. It does, but A is going to be immediately capped back. So a nice push here coming through from Loud Whine. They're down to 2 players though. They want to get on towards B, but they're not going to be able to do so here just fast enough, because there's so much pressure here from the side of Centennials. The team support's going to be there, as Brotowski will take out Speakeasy. That sniper going to be up as well, is going to be something that these teams are going to be contesting over right now. As you can see, the shots are going to be coming through. They're going to go run out and grab that if they can. The shots will come through. The team play is there, and the nice set of shots here. As you can see, just great play here from Elfwin, just trying to find this kill if possible. Finally does. They're going to shut that one down, and that is going to be another okay, accidental miss, but again, it's still just taking shots here, and it does look like B should go over to the side of Centennials. They're going to cap C as well, so a triple cap is going to come through, as these players are still coming up off respawn. Brotowski immediately hops A, immediately going to get this cap, or but actually maybe not here though, because there is going to be a player behind who will get taken out by that stick. A nice graveyard stick there, but Cats up top is going to just be holding that angle, and is going to be doing a good job of just preventing this one, but it's going to be 104 to 73. We're going to see right now as Cats and Adrenaline are going to be working their way towards A. You're going to see that one flipped over. There is a player from Loud Whine here on towards B as well. Brotowski though will fall. Adrenaline brought very low here. As players are going to continue to push, it is going to be A again, just flipping back and forth. All the fight seems to be just focused here over towards A. Elfwin is going to get basically potentially a free kill here. There's 2 players that were not looking in his direction, is now going to be working around the side, and you know, they did spot that player out the backside. Adrenaline I think went unnoticed, but that's 4 dead. This is going to be a triple cap now for the side of Loud Whine. They got to identify where these players are spawning up. It is going to be Speakeasy who's going to be spawning blue back towards B here, and is immediately going to get taken out once again. They got 1 player on towards C. This will be Adrenaline. The rest of the team is going to be gathering here over towards A. So the typical, you know, places that do get swapped out on this map right now, as you can see, C and A both changing hands, but the scoring right now is actually not going to go the way of Loud Whine. The player on C was taken out. That was Red Baron, who ended up falling, so they weren't able to secure that one. You got Dauntless now is going to walk over here over towards A to try to pick this one up. Cats wants to turn their attention over towards B, and you're going to see Adrenaline just trying to stay on this point. Is going to go right over to Red Baron. Red Baron will fall. Dauntless is going to be the next one up here, trying to maintain the control of B. Won't be able to success, and it's going to end up going down. So Brotowski finds a double, can't make the triple happen. So at the end of the day, Centennials is going to secure BC here. They're going to hop on towards A, trying to get this trip cap here, as Loud Whine is still coming out of spawns. They will succeed in picking up all 3 points, but you have the side of Loud Whine already on towards A, already on towards B. They got 2 kills here already, and the sniper as well. So power-ups across the map seemingly go in their favor, as Cats running out of bullets though, but will secure B. So they're going to continue to score some points here, as we're going to see what is going to be the next move. Cats, you know, still has this sniper, has been a pretty critical weapon to have in their hands over the course of this series. as it always seems to find the way. And basically Cats, as well as Brotowski, is going to find that shot, but it's going to just be a body shot. Another body shot there, and can't follow up with the kill. But AB still in possession of Centennials here, so they are still scoring points right now. Loud Whine just barely there below 100, so they are going to try to pick this one up. They should find B here, and they will do so. So that is going to be the point there, and they are going to be scoring here. But you know, always it's going to be A, and B is actually going to be, well, it's just Adrenaline now actually, so this should be some free time now over on the side of Loud Whine. You can see going to find Red Baron. Red Baron will end up falling, and the rest of the team is going to be coming to support and defend their B point. But Adrenaline is just going to walk and take them down here. You got two players walking through mid. It is going to be Cats trying to get on towards this B point, and we're going to see there's going to be some support there as well. But AC now in the hands of Centennials, as they're trying to continue to slay out. A trade will go down 2v2 on the map right now for the next few seconds. A Speakeasy is going to head over towards B. A is going to be lost, but they want to flip this point here as soon as possible. I don't know if there's anyone really in a position to do something about it from the side of Loud Whine. It doesn't look like yet, and A is being capped going the other way. Cats is going to be on it. That's a triple cap here for the side of Centennials. Loud Whine only has Red Baron up, and Red Baron in B is very exposed and is easily taken down. So C should get flipped over. It'll stem the bleeding a little bit. But right now Centennials is approaching, you know, the 200 point mark, and if you're Loud Whine, you're getting a little worried here because of how chaotic this is and how often these points change hands. As you can see right now, it's actually 4 dead for the side of Centennial, so this is going to be time right now for Loud Whine. They're going to hop on over towards A. They know the last player alive was over here, and it is going to be Dark just hiding in a corner trying to stay alive here, but the trip cap comes through. C though will be taken over by Centennials, and they're going to be on towards B as well. They got players all across the map, as well as A. Dark somehow comes out on top. I don't know how, is able to successfully find that A cap. So you know, the time's going to be taken. B will get grabbed by Loud Whine, but these spawns all over the map are just a constant rotating, just revolving door of who's got what point basically right now, and a lot of trip caps are kind of showing themselves so far. B will get secured, trip cap coming through, although Loud Whine is securing A at the moment, and they're going to find a big kill there. Brotowski's going to find that, so B should get capped, and this should go the way of Loud Whine here. So they are going to find that sniper on the ground as well, as Brotowski's going to just immediately spot players and goes, okay, there's somebody here. The sniper as well is just immediately going to get taken down. So Speakeasy says, thank you very much. Free weapon is going to have that with still 5 bullets left in it. So a lot to work with. We're going to see here, it's going to be a 2v2 on the map. Dark is going to be here on towards B, trying to cap this, and will not succeed. Won't be able to finish it off, as Adrenaline's going to come in with a perfect, nice double kill there, but is going to be forced away from the point. So this is going to be Loud Whine still scoring at the moment, as Alpha is going to continue to just lay down some fire from up top. Has that height advantage right now and knows that there's at least one more player here over towards A. They're going to try to take out that player. They will do so. A should be going back in favor of Loud Whine. Everybody's here. They're all gathered up on the point, and it's only 2 left on the map here. But for the side of Centennials, make it only Cats, who's going to be trying to get over here over towards B, and won't be able to get anything of it here. So Loud Whine seems to be content to just kind of hold. They're not actually being over aggressive and, you know, trying to push for triple cap here. We've seen a lot of triple caps from the side of Centennials here, but Loud Whine has been much more content to just kind of hold on to it. So we're gonna see where they go next, as Alpha in here up top. Brotowski's gonna hit the deck though, so A is in the process of being swapped over. They're trying to find these kills. They're gonna get at least one. The second one on the point is gonna be Adrenaline, who's brought so low, and Alpha as well, also incredibly low. Both players gonna be chasing around, but C is being worked on here by the side of Loud Whine. It's just gonna be Brotowski holding down the line. As Red Baron from up top is going to find at least one, but B is still being taken, doesn't want to poke out, and will do so, and will pay for it with his life. And the boxing thing, Cats is going to find that kill. Dauntless arms were a little too short there, but B immediately going to start again. Brotowski falls, so Loud Whine had their chance there, and they're watching it kind of slip away right now. It's going to be 225 and counting for Centennials. If you're the side of Loud Whine, you got to hop one of these points. You got to hop one now, because you're not in a position to really just outlast right now. You are running out of time. The points are still going through. It's going to be B cap is coming through right now for Loud Whine, and they will secure that one. That nade is unfortunately going to bounce a little bit awkwardly, and not able to find that kill on Dark is going to be very critical to at least holding that A. We're gonna see right now where they decide to go next. Adrenaline wants to hop over towards B. There's gonna be two players here. Brotowski will get shut down, and down goes Elfwood as well, trying to make it 3, but Red Baron's gonna be in there for the double, able to knock that one out. So that's gonna be 200 points now, crossed by the side of Loud Whine, as they are gonna be working their way out here. The reload not going through for Red Baron, is gonna have to put that new mag in once again here, but they're on towards B. He's gonna run out of bullets and run out of time. Gets shot in the back. Down he will go. B is going to be secured by the side of Centennials here. So they are scoring once again. Dauntless is the only player out on the map, and this is going to be a problem. Will find Cats in the back and will find that kill, but needs to hop this point to secure something here. Has to win this against Speakeasy, and does so. The perfect comes through, but is going to get killed off the point, which means that this is going to be scoring continuing for the side of Centennials. They only need a couple more seconds. I think Elfwin has jumped on the point. Not in time, though. It's going to be 250 to 210 as Centennials forces a map 5. Time it's for real. Finally going to come down to this one map. Centennials looking to reverse sweep the series. Loud Whine trying to prevent that from happening here, as it's going to be a final game 5 Slayer here on Origin. Power weapon immediately in the hands of Dauntless, who gets sent soaring into the sky, not able to make anything happen with that sniper, and it will get turned over to Adrenaline on the other side. So, you know, power weapon now on the other side in their hands. Gonna see now what Adrenaline can make do with this. As we're gonna see, I believe the rockets were picked up on the map as well. I don't know who was able to grab that one, but Adrenaline is only gonna manage a body shot before hitting the deck here. So, you know, right now tied dead even basically, but the first Slayer did go the way of the side of Loud Whine, so I'm definitely looking to see if they can repeat history here and find another way to bring this map to a close. They did a really good job of just pairing themselves up, doing a good job. We're gonna see right now shots coming through. Brotowski trying to chow in, finds the rechow there, picks up Cats, and the teammate as well finds Adrenaline. So there's your early lead now. That was so prevalent in the last map. So Loud Whine starting off strong. Dark forced to back down, 4 kill deficit already. Zelfon's gonna have that and is just gonna no scope Cats full in the face. Nice shot there. Looking to see potentially if there's any more. There's still 1 bullet left in the chamber. Can definitely pick a head off with that, and not able to find the shot. Instead will fall. So unfortunately not able to make use of that one, but you know, still managed to make do with what you got in that power weapon there. But Speakeasy and Dark, last 2 up right now. Dark will find Brotowski, just kind of walks into him, but right now you're still facing quite the deficit right now. It's gonna be down early kills, down 6, as Dark, trying to get away, just gets up onto the bridge and does a good job of playing his life here, because he knows there's 3 players back behind. Finds Red Baron, big kill there. Elflin is actually gonna go down as well. Brotowski next one up on towards Speakeasy, goes down, and just like that, deficit basically erased. As you can see right there, it's gonna be 12 to 10 now. It's gonna be, you know, it was a 6-point lead. It's now 4. It's now 2. So really big right now. Trying to see where it will go right now. As you can see, 2 players are going to go down. Brotowski all the way across the map is going to be taking some fire. Adrenaline's trying to stay up here just until these rockets come back online, and there you go, will be available now. But it's a matter of, will Adrenaline be in a position to be able to pick those up? The answer is no. It's going to get shut down here. Speakeasy next one up. Brotowski is holding the line right now, and we're right back up to a 6-kill lead. And instead, that power weapon is going to go in the hands of Red Baron. So Loud Whine just putting all that to basically nothing there. And the double kill as well, finds 2 there. The rocket goes through, rings true at range. He's able to find that one, the trade there. More than happy to take that trade. Red Baron still has a rocket left. Just gonna spot that out as well. Knows that there's gonna be players here over towards the sniper. Rocket goes through, not able to find the kill, but the follow-up there for a teammate is there. So they're able to find those kills and retrieve, unless the sniper got blown off the map. I don't think it did, because I'm pretty sure Elfwin just picked it up. He's gonna have that weapon available, finds the body shot, a nice flick there. Able to catch 1 player, but no kill yet. As these players are now trying to basically flee over the bridge. They're just trying to run away, and they're not succeeding in doing so. Dauntless, though, will fall. Ends up going down, and they're trying to catch on these players in the back. Brotowski gets caught out. Down he goes. 5-point lead right now for the side of Loud Whine, as Red Baron is going to be the next one up. Trying to push this out here. As Cats now has that weapon in hand. The player from Centennials that you want to have that weapon in the hands of for sure. Speakeasy's going to find one. It's now down to a 3-point lead. So, you know, Centennials is beginning to narrow this gap here. And Brotowski is going to face out a little too long. Katz is going to rip his head off. And another one for Elfwin will go through, but it's still a 3-point lead. So these trades are just everywhere. Loud Whine is always in a position to get one of these trades to make sure that whenever one of their teammates falls, they've got a position to either trade that one out or get somebody else in a different spot. As Red Baron, okay, a little bit of a too much of a jump, a little bit of an overcommit, does end up going down. Still a 2-point lead, make it a 3. Brotowski just finds Adrenaline, but traded right back out. So both these teams are fighting with all they've got left in them, because this is it. If you're going to leave it all on the map, this is going to be it right here. You close things out here. Adrenaline is just barely staying alive, and finally will go down. Red Baron with the last bullet in the chamber finds that kill. This Katz is now going to be in a big 1v1 against Brotowski, finds that kill. Big kill there, and is going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie with the other two players. Is going to, well, finds that kill as well onto Dauntless. So big kill there. Elfin just trying to chase him down, but Adrenaline at range is going to provide the support they need. And Loud Whine spending all their time just running after Katz, and instead it's going to pay the price. 3 go down. The rocket launcher is back up again. Adrenaline, I think this time, is going to be able to secure that weapon. So this is going to be big. You know, you're looking for those rockets, not able to find that kill. Fires off the second, I think just full impacted Brotowski in midair. The poor guy just eats the rocket as he's jumping out. But it is going to be a tie game right now between these two teams. Centennials fighting back from 2 separate 6-point deficits so far to find this tie as of right now. Red Baron does get a perfect there on towards Speakeasy. Still 20 seconds to the sniper. It's a bit odd that it's so staggered, honestly, compared to the rocket launcher, but it allows them to dedicate players over here and reset after losing that rocket. You're going to see Red Baron is going to be taking this fire, is going to have to duck and dip away. Cats will fall. Adrenaline is going to be down to a last bullet, trying to reload that and get things going here before that power weapon comes back up. Brotowski is going to be walking over towards it. You can see it's going to be popping up, and it is available now. Dauntless, though, has fallen, so it's going to be Adrenaline, next player up, trying to catch out and potentially, you know, do something about it. But both players are just going to kind of abandon this fight for now. They don't want to have to deal with it, because they know that walking out there to grab that sniper is going to be basically suicide here. Katz is going to be the next one up. You're going to see here, they're just trying to challenge this one out. Katz is pushing forward, and there is going to be a player, I think it's Adrenaline, who's pushed up on the bridge here. He's going to be forced to fall back and just plays around that edge, doing a good job of just keeping the position. And right now, I mean, Centennial should have this power weapon for free. No one from Loud Whine is in a position to do much about it, except for Brotowski, who's able to find one. Dauntless is going to fall, but Speakeasy will get traded out, and a double kill there. He's going to walk right back towards the team, secures the power weapon that they needed, and is going to be very happy with how that ended up. But Centennials, in the meantime, has taken a 2-point lead. It's going to be 42-40 here. The reverse sweep possibility is still here. Power weapon out, sniper available. I mean, just trying to pick which weapon to use. Brotowski's just like, okay, which one am I going to use? The boxing is going to miss. Swing and a miss. Finds one. Looking to make it 2. Potentially the team support is there. Able to find it. Tie game 43-42 right now. Centennials is going to go up 1. Speakeasy is going to be up here waiting for this rocket launcher. Trying to do what he can to just hold down the ground right now as that power weapon comes alive. But, you know, poking your head out, you might get it ripped off. That sniper is still out on the map in Brotowski's hands. Cats right now up to 17 kills as well, just trying to drag this one over the edge. As Elfin there will be forced back. The Spanker is going to be now picked up, so Speakeasy has this. He should be able to guarantee a couple of kills with this weapon. There's one. Elfin goes down, but is somehow able to stick. Speakeasy gets stuck in midair as he goes down, so Elfin, with a hero play there, able to prevent that weapon from being completely carried over and trades that one out, which is crazy. And a big jump shot there from Brotowski. Dark doesn't know what hit him. Goes down 46-46. This power weapon as well. I think the rocket launcher is on the ground. I don't know if anyone's able to grab that one since. It's going to be 48-48. This is going to come down all the way. Brotowski still has bullets in that sniper. Look to him to be a key component here. As the plasma nade will go out, it's going to miss. The chase is on. They're gonna find Cats. Cats will fall 49-50. 49-50 is gonna be your scoreline here, and it's gonna go to Centennials here as they're able to close things out at the very end.